Welcome to Movie Rehash. Today, I am going to explain an action thriller movie released in 2020 titled Extraction. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. Mercenary Tyler Rake is bleeding out in the middle of a firefight. As he hides behind the car, he starts remembering something. In Mumbai, India, Ovi Mahajan Jr., a teenager, is the son of the biggest drug lord in India, who is currently in jail. One night, while hanging out with friends at a club, men dressed as police shoot his friend and take him away. They work for Mahajan's rival, Amir Asif, the biggest drug lord in Bangladesh. Mahajan's right-hand man, Saju Rav, goes to the prison to give him the bad news. Mahajan Sr. tells Saju that Ovi's kidnapping is not about money, it's about humiliating him. He orders Saju to go into Asif's place and bring Ovi back. Saju thinks it would take an army to do that, but Mahajan threatens him, saying if Ovi isn't returned, Saju's son won't live to see his next birthday. Saju goes back to his home with his little boy and wife Nesa. He explains to her that since the police have stopped Mahajan's money, he's the only way Mahajan can rescue Ovi. Saju shares that he knows someone who can help, but it's going to cost a lot. Nesa encourages him to do whatever it takes. In Kimberley, Australia, Tyler is hanging out with friends, having some drinks by a cliff. He surprises them by jumping off the cliff into the water below. When he gets home, Nick Khan is waiting for him. She talks to him about a difficult job, and Tyler agrees to take it. Nick worries as she sees him drinking and taking pills, thinking he might want to die. Tyler assures her he just needs the money. She agrees to take him to the job as long as he shows up ready and sober. Tyler and Nick go to Dhaka, Bangladesh, and meet their team to gather information about the rescue mission. Tyler heads into the city to meet the people who took Ovi. They cover his head and put him in a van. When they uncover his face, they demand money, but Tyler won't give it without proof that Ovi is okay. One of them points a gun at Tyler's head and pulls the trigger, but Tyler isn't fazed because he noticed there's no ammo in the gun. They then show Tyler Ovi, tied up but alive in another room. With help from his sniper team, Tyler takes out the kidnappers forcefully, sparing only a child soldier whom he urges to leave. Tyler frees Ovi, and they escape from the building together. Asif orders one of his henchmen to throw young children off the roof until one confesses to stealing his money. A teenager named Farhad confesses after being thrown off the building, and Asif praises him for being clever. As a reminder to others not to steal, Asif instructs Farhad to cut off 2 of his fingers. Before Farhad can do this, a colonel informs Asif that Ovi is no longer captive. As a result, Farhad is spared, and Asif orders the shutdown of the city and all transportation out of it. Tyler records a video to prove he has Ovi and starts taking him to the extraction point where some of the team is waiting. However, back at Nick and the team's command center, they don't receive the expected funds after seeing the video. The rest of Tyler's team at the extraction point are surprised and attacked by Bangladeshi police, leading Tyler and Ovi to run away. Among the armed men chasing them, Saju is revealed, signaling Ovi to join him. Although Ovi wants to go, Tyler throws a grenade and takes Ovi with him. Ovi insists that Saju works for his father, but Tyler senses something is not right. Tyler and the police engage in a lengthy car chase, followed by a foot chase where Tyler has to fight and defeat many armed pursuers while protecting Ovi. A tough physical brawl ensues between Tyler and Saju, spanning multiple floors and into the streets. Tyler is hit by a car, giving Saju an opportunity to kill several Bengalese police and seize Ovi. However, Tyler retaliates by hitting Saju with a truck, rescuing Ovi and initiating another police chase. They manage to escape before the truck explodes, and Ovi assists the heavily injured Tyler in finding a safe hiding spot. Tyler guides Ovi on how to help him tend to his wounds. Nick contacts Tyler and reveals that Saju is ex-Special Forces. She explains that they were tricked. The plan was for the team to rescue the kid, but they never intended to pay. Nick provides information on an extraction point for Tyler to leave the city, insisting he has to abandon Ovi. Unwilling to leave him, Tyler asks Nick to find the money. Ovi overhears and comments that Tyler, like his father, sees him more as a thing than a person. Meanwhile, the severely injured Saju tends to his wounds, resetting his broken nose. He calls Nesa, instructing her to take their money and disappear if she doesn't hear from him in 12 hours. Saju then talks to his son one last time. As Tyler and Ovi head towards the extraction point, they're attacked by Farhad and a group of child soldiers armed by Asif. Despite a tough fight, Tyler manages to subdue them and leads Ovi into the sewers to escape. He contacts Nick for help, who is disappointed that he hasn't left Ovi behind. Tyler instructs her to call Gasper, an old mercenary in the area. Nick expresses reservations, but Tyler insists, citing a debt Gasper owes him. Gasper arrives, picks them up, and takes them to his home. After sharing a drink, Gasper warns Tyler that getting out of the city will be extremely challenging. Farhad faces consequences for not capturing Tyler and loses a finger. He pleads with Asif for another chance, expressing that Tyler made him look foolish. Back at Gasper's place, Ovi apologizes to Tyler, feeling responsible for the danger Tyler faced. Tyler reassures Ovi that it's not his fault. Ovi admires Tyler's bravery and asks if he has a family. Tyler shares that he had a wife whom he hasn't seen in a long time and a son who passed away a few years ago from lymphoma. He reveals that he went to Afghanistan when his son died, unable to bear watching him suffer. Despite Ovi's perception of his bravery, Tyler confesses that he doesn't consider himself brave at all. Later, Gasper grimly informs Tyler that Ovi has little chance of surviving in Bangladesh. Asif won't allow it. Gasper suggests that the most humane thing might be to end Ovi's life now instead of letting Asif harm him. He discloses the bounty on Ovi is $10 million and encourages Tyler to give up the kid. Tyler shoves Gasper, who reveals a deal with Asif. $10 million. Both of them survive, and they surrender Ovi. Gasper insists he'll handle the killing so Tyler can live. A brutal fight ensues between them, and just as Gasper is about to strike Tyler, Ovi appears with Tyler's gun. When Gasper charges at them, Ovi shoots him twice, ending his life. Tyler comforts Ovi as he processes the intense situation. Running out of options, Tyler reaches out to Saju and sets up a meeting, expressing his sole aim of getting Ovi to safety. Saju reveals how Mahajan threatened his family. Tyler proposes a plan. He will attract the enemy's attention, allowing Saju and Ovi to escape. Tyler detonates a vehicle and opens fire, creating a diversion for Saju and Ovi to flee the city by car. However, they get stuck in traffic, forcing them to continue on foot. When confronted by the police, Saju engages in a firefight with them. Simultaneously, Tyler faces his own battle against the enemy forces. Nick and her team arrive at the extraction point, armed and ready. Nick takes out an enemy helicopter with a rocket launcher, leaving Asif horrified as he watches from a distance. Saju attempts to create a path for Ovi across the bridge but gets pinned down. Tyler intervenes, taking on the enemy forces. Unfortunately, Saju is fatally shot in the head by a sniper, leaving Ovi alone. Nick manages to eliminate the sniper, and Tyler deals with most of the ground forces but sustains severe injuries, echoing the film's beginning. In a hallucination, Tyler envisions his son when Ovi arrives and holds his hand, crying. Tyler instructs Ovi to run to the helicopter as Ovi pleads with him to get up. Ovi eventually runs for the helicopter, and when the area is safe, Tyler tries to reach the extraction point. However, a bullet pierces his neck, leaving Nick and Ovi in shock. Farhad is revealed as the shooter, but he manages to escape Nick's retaliation. Ovi rushes towards Tyler, but Nick holds him back. Tyler recalls memories of his son before falling off the bridge into the water below. 8 months later, Ovi has returned to India, but Asif still holds power in Bangladesh. Asif enters a bathroom, and Nick follows, shooting him in the head and continuing to fire as he lies on the ground. Meanwhile, Ovi dives into a swimming pool, recalling his earlier conversation with Tyler about drowning. He resurfaces, emphasizing that the danger is not the fall into the water, but the inability to rise above it. As Ovi emerges from the water, a man is seen observing him from outside the pool. In this way, movie ends here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more interesting movie recaps.